Day. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be talking about how to be registered with the NMC UK in 2025 as an internationally trained nurse. So if you are a nurse in Nigeria and you want to move into the UK, this video is for you. So it's actually, I'm just going to give us step by step how we are going to go about it. So if you're a nurse licensed and practicing in Nigeria and you want to register with NMC UK, if you've been practicing in Nigeria for 2 or more years, you don't have any issues, you can go ahead and go straight to the verification process. But if you've not been registering, if you've not been licensed and practicing in Nigeria for about 2 years, NMCN rather has made a new rule in 2024 that before you will be able to go for any verification for any nursing board in any part of the world, you have to be registered and practicing in Nigeria for at least 2 years before you can go for any verification. So this 2 years starts counting not from when you wrote your nursing licensing exam, it starts counting from when you register with NMC UK. Normally, after we write nursing council exam, the result comes out and then the school tells you, okay, now you can register with NMC UK when you pay the amount you're supposed to pay for the registration. So it depends on when you paid that amount and registered. So if you registered in January, 2 years after that time, that's when you can start your verification process. So now, if you start your verification process, to start your verification process, you just have to, I'm going to put the link below in the description where you go on NMC UK website to register. So you have to pay £140 application fee with NMC UK. After you do that, you go on NMCN website as well to request verification with NMC UK. When you are requesting a verification, it comes up there for you to choose the board of nursing that you are choosing, that you want to verify with. So you just put NMC UK there. Also, not to forget, if you are, while trying to put up the application for NMC UK, there's going to be a part where you have to put in your name and all your personal details. Make sure it matches with the name on your certificate and the name on your international passport. So if you are like me, that used both name and middle name, that's first name and middle name in your certificates and in your passport, ensure that while registering in your NMC UK, where you're putting the application down, while during the registration process, you put in your first name and middle name in the part where you see first name and then your surname. So my first name is Chinonye and Belinda. Put in Chinonye Belinda as first name and then your surname as just the surname. This is to avoid issues with identification when you are writing your CBT exam. It happened to me. I used only my first name initially and my surname because that was just the options that were given. And then just before my CBT exam, I was told I needed to change it because my middle name that was in my passport was not on the application, so that's not to cause an issue with your identification. Now, after registering with NMCN and NMC UK and doing the verification, it's going to take about 6 months. That's what Nigeria has said. NMCN has said that now it's going to take about 6 months for the verification process to be done. Now, within that time, if you want, you can start preparing for your IELTS or OET, the English language examination. If you want to do it after, you can, depending on how you want to go through the process. So normally, after NMCN has verified that you're a nurse sent to NMC UK, and once NMC UK receives the verification from NMCN, within a day, you get a notification from NMC UK that you've been verified and you can go forward to write your test of competence. So test of competence A and B, we have CBT and then the OSCE. So the CBT is the one we can do in Nigeria. You register to pay for your CBT via peers review with £83. Yeah, about £83 for registration to write your CBT exam. So you register, you get materials, you can get materials online. There are so many groups on Telegram that you can join. If you want to search for these groups, you just search CBT, CBT preparation, and then you'll be able to see these groups. Join these groups. They have materials where you can use to prepare for these exams. Most of the time, the questions are repetitive. So if you are able to go through a lot of these materials, it won't be too stressful for you to prepare for this exam, write it and pass. And once you're done with the CBT exam, the next step is OSCE. This OSCE has to be done in the UK. So it has to be done here. You can either go through the self-sponsorship route and then sponsor yourself and come to the OSCE, or you apply for a job, get a job with any NHS hospital or any organization, any agency in the UK, and then they will bring you in, and then they will probably sponsor you. They usually sponsor you to write your OSCE, and then you have other packages like your flights, accommodation, depending on what package the organization comes with. It's either that or the self-sponsorship route. Now, the self-sponsorship route has a lot of nitty-gritties that you have to really pay attention to, and I'm going to go deeply. I'm going to talk about it extensively in my next video, so just stay tuned. I'm going to be talking about the self-sponsorship route for those of us who are already registered and who are interested in going forward to registering with the NMC UK by going through the self-sponsorship route in my next video. So just stay tuned to my channel. Don't forget to click the notification bell, like and subscribe. I'm going to be seeing you guys in my next video. Bye.